This week on Creative Living with Lynn Lilly, we kick off the show with the rosier side of life. We are whipping up a boozy treat with Mandy from Sumptuous Living. We're celebrating Galentine's Day with Blue Door Party Store. Chef Jack is showing us how to make Valentine's Day hand pies. Our paper crafting expert Lorrie from 4011 Designs is showing us an easy St. Patrick's Day craft. Chef Kimihou is writing edible love notes. We're ending the show with mom talk and so much more. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Lynn Lilly, and as you just heard, we have an awesomely creative show for you today. I'm so excited that you're here, and to kick off the show, I like to do a few announcements and give you an insight of what is happening in my life. So to start off, check out my sweet Lily. She is actually sitting in her brand new teepee that I made for her. It's one of the projects I did with Home Talk. So if you want to find out how to make that teepee and see a little bit more of my sweet Lily, you can hop on over to Home Talk TV. And for those of you that don't know I talk about it a lot, but I created my very own hot glue gun in partnership with SureBonder. And thank you to the craft squad out there, to everyone that has bought one. I appreciate you guys so much. You all are amazing. I love that you tag me when you've gotten it, you've unboxed it, and all the fun projects you're making. If you want to get in on the action and join the craft squad, you can get your very own glue gun at surebonder.com/LynnLilly. And the best part is it's cordless, which is super fun. All right, last but not least, make sure that you're following us over on social media. So if you are watching on Prime Video, you can always tag us on social media to give us your feedback about the show. And if you're watching on Facebook, I'll be watching along with you, commenting, so we can actually have a conversation during the show. Make sure you tell me where you're watching from, and if you want to see things or you've got some feedback, let us know. And make sure you subscribe to our newsletter. One of my goals in 2020 is to talk to you more and give you more insight on what's happening at Craftbox Girls. And I'll be doing that twice a month through our newsletter. So visit craftboxgirls.com and hit subscribe. All right, let's go kick off the show with some good news. All right, my favorite way to kick off the show is with Rosanna and the rosier side of life. So this is her boost us up, inspirational, make us feel good time of the day. And we thought this was a great way to kick off the show.
Yeah, and this story is actually so sweet and perfect for, around Valentine's Day.
It's about love.
It's about love. So basically, there are these really cute couple. They're Nick and Gabby, and they actually met at the National Down Syndrome Conference. So when they met, they hit it off. They fell in love. I mean, it was just really sweet. So they live in different states, so they had to, start this long-distance relationship. But, they actually were so in love and caught up in the moment, they forgot to get each other's,
Nick.
contact information.
Get her number, Nick.
So, their moms actually found each other and connected and surprised both Nick and Gabby with a meetup, and they had a really great reunion. They just are so in love, and now that they're actually have their contact information.
They have found each other and have each other's number.
Now they FaceTime and they text, but those relationships, that's actually a really good long distance relationship. It's really sweet.
That is so cute. I know that people that have Down syndrome have the best hearts. I grew up to Jenny, who lived next door when I lived in Pennsylvania, and Jenny was like my best little friend. She'd come over to our house every day. They're the happiest, I mean, that makes me so happy for them. How cute. What a good love story.
I love love stories.
It's a great way to kick off the show.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Rosanna is here every week, and she's got a good news story for us, so stay tuned. Next week she has another good one. But in the meantime, I'm going to go get my cook on in the kitchen.
Get it
Mandy
on, girl.
from Sumptuous Living. So let's go. Welcome back, Mandy.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we're so excited to have you back.
I'm excited for love
It's
time.
all about love today, and maybe a little boozy love.
Well, we're which is my love language, so it makes sense.
Amazing. All right, reminder viewers who may not have caught you on an earlier episode, a little bit more about you and Sumptuous Living.
So Sumptuous Living is about how to have it all and not lose your mind in the process. And so we share easy cocktail recipes, easy food recipes, and easy ways to design your house.
What I just liked about all of that was the word easy. That's
easy,
amazing.
easy. So this recipe that I'm going to share with you today is our most pinned recipe. It is a Mandy's triple chocolate Kahlua cake, and it's a doctored up cake mix that we have made boozy, but it's just a store-bought cake mix.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah.
I never make a cake from scratch, ever.
Did you ever have any of those Junior League cookbooks that had like the rum cake?
Yes, yeah.
So based on that, which I found like, 20-something years ago when I first got married, I've just kind of taken that same theory and adapted it. So it's like adapting a classic cocktail. I've kind of adapted that classic rum cake.
I love it.
So this starts with a chocolate cake mix, which we have in our bowl, and
Perfect
chocolate
for
chips.
Valentine's Day.
And this is the other big component is
What
chocolate
is that?
pudding. Instant chocolate pudding mix gives it that kind of like pound cake kind of a,
a little
that
bit like moist, thicker,
yeah,
a little
exactly.
heavier.
And then add our eggs, oil.
Okay, so eggs, 4 eggs.
4 eggs.
Okay.
And then oil and water. I always measure my oil and water in the same container.
Oh.
You never have to separate them in any way.
Okay. Oh, so it's all mixed in there.
All mixed in. Kahlua.
Kahlua.
You can take a shot of that if you wanted to. And then chocolate syrup. So there's the triple chocolate.
Wow.
Chocolate chips, chocolate cake mix.
Okay, is this
really,
like,
this is like quadruple because we have
this
the
chocolate
pudding.
syrup looks like extra yummy.
am a true believer that if you're going to have chocolate, it needs to be dark chocolate.
Okay, so that's why it's dark chocolate
It's
syrup?
the special dark chocolate syrup. If I wanted milk chocolate, that's just like sugar in your chocolate. I'm here to eat chocolate, so let's get down with the chocolate.
Dark
chocolate
chocolate
all the way, baby.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I do love some dark chocolate. And
Yeah,
they say
milk chocolate's
healthy.
too sweet for me. So it is. So we would mix that up, and
Okay,
then
so
we would pour it into
mix,
our
mix
butt cake.
For TV time.
Right.
Here we go.
And so we have, this is literally like the handed down from my grandmother butt cake. I
I
use
love
it all
that.
the time, so that's why it looks like it has seen a day or two.
Okay.
And then with that, you're going to make a glaze. So,
all right, so what
once
is
that
in that?
comes out of the water, out of the oven, this is butter and sugar, and I'm going to have you add 2 more ingredients, which is Kahlua and coffee, like strong coffee.
Strong.
So that's
my
your
coffee strong. Okay, so this is my coffee.
Here's a trick. Anytime you are making anything chocolate, dark coffee makes it taste more chocolatey. So if you're just doing store-bought brownies or a cake mix, you add a little coffee instead of water.
Am I pouring this in right now? Sorry.
Yep. And so we would go ahead and let that just bubble a little bit so that you could dissolve all the sugar, and then you're going to literally, while this is hot, straight out of the oven, pour it, and it's going to bubble and go crazy, and you just let it sit there, and it soaks it all up.
Into it?
Soaks it all up.
Oh my gosh.
We would go ahead and pour, but that's already been soaked up there.
Okay, so that guy's already soaked.
That's already soaked up.
TV time.
Yep, for TV time. So then we have a...
I was like, what's happening
here?
here?
So actually, I'm going to use, because this sucker's already
It's
hot.
So
And I'm
take
going to be a
that guy.
smart
I'll
cookie.
take this.
Yep, I'm going to use the bubbling of that.
And we're going to melt this chocolate.
The chocolate. And in the meantime, while that's heating up, I'm going to invert our cake.
Okay, I was going to say, do you have a trick to this?
You put the flat surface on if you're using any kind of a plate or anything else, and then rotate it. And if it sticks...
Do you spray it or anything before?
I spray it with just regular pan.
Okay, so you spray it with pan.
I don't do the floured kind.
Okay, so just
if you insist on doing floured, then use cocoa powder to flour. Don't use regular flour, because then you'll wind up with a chocolate cake that's white.
Yeah, and you don't want that.
No, so use chocolate cocoa powder to go ahead and flour that.
I love your tips.
So,
okay.
Anyways, so this is going to
the
melt.
chocolate's going to melt.
And while that's melting, let's make a drink.
Let's do it.
How about let's be
I'll skip to the cocktails while we wait.
We're going to let that bubble away. And all that a chocolate ganache is cream and chocolate.
Cream and chocolate.
And again, I go for the dark chocolate chips so that it doesn't have that kind of like, there's never any milk chocolate anything in my house.
Okay, so Mandy is a dark chocolate kind of girl. All right, got
Go
it.
big or go home, baby. That's the way it
the
Yeah.
So her love language is dark chocolate and booze.
And booze. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this, because I am not so much of a dessert girl. I would rather drink my dessert. And this is my absolute favorite way to do that.
Okay.
So this tastes just like a Mounds bar. Like, hands down. It's a white chocolate coconut martini.
White chocolate coconut martini.
And this is my size martini shaker. So in here, we are going to go ahead and add our coconut vodka.
Okay.
Because we're doing a huge one. I want you to add the last two for me.
Okay, so what is
this? Is white chocolate Godiva liqueur.
White chocolate Godiva liqueur. Okay.
And then this is creme de cacao. Make sure you buy a good one.
Okay.
Okay. Your cocktails, especially a martini, is very, very just only
Don't go
booze.
cheap on your booze.
So shake it till you can't shake it no more. Okay. That's how icy and cold it needs to be. Your fingers are gonna have frostbite. That's how you shake it. That's how you shake a good martini. See where it's like you could go ahead and run your finger.
So shake it until your muscles are so sore.
Yeah. And then you're gonna go ahead and pour it on in there. Beautiful.
I want to eat it. I want to drink it. I want to have all the things. But I will wait for you to cheers.
It literally tastes like a Mounds bar.
It's so good. A little strong, but I know that's the way you make them.
I make them always strong.
But it is so good.
Are we here to have a drink or are we here to have a
right.
drink?
Mandy is not playing, guys. All right,
okay,
so we're putting
all of our chocolate is done, and I just love to kind of like casually drizzle it over the edge. If you want to make it all fancy, you could pipe it on, you could smear it, and do all this kind of pretty stuff onto it. But I like it where it just kind of like oozes down the side because that's the whole
chocolate
point.
that's oozing. Oh my gosh, it looks
so
delicious.
Good. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut you a piece.
Yes, of course. I will never turn down trying your food, Mandy.
Gorgeous chocolate cake.
Oh my
and
gosh.
Here's the thing. So my husband, when I started making these cakes, he would say, he's like, it's not just a boozy cake, but it's kind of like a wet cake is a good cake is what he used to say. Which is hilarious because it's so moist. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
it's
while
so good.
I take a bite of this, remind our viewers your website and where they can find you on social.
Okay, so sumptuousliving.net is where we have all of our recipes and for cocktails and creative design ideas and travel ideas and everything like that. At Sumptuous Living on Instagram, you can find all of our story stuff for when we're having fun with Lynn.
Yes.
And on Facebook as well. So
this is delicious.
You taste the Kahlua.
And I get the good chocolate chips in there.
I know.
It's so good.
Good stuff, man.
Mandy, you are the best. All right, I'm going to take this cocktail, have a little sip, and we're going to end up in the living room having a party for Galentine's Day.
Yay!
Cheers! Welcome, Lauren. I'm so excited you're here.
Thank you.
I feel like I should say Happy Galentine's Day.
Happy Galentine's Day.
So I have been anticipating your segment because I love parties, and Lauren is new to the show. She owns an amazing party store, and we're going to tell you about it in a second, but I want you to introduce yourself to our viewers since it's your first time on the show. Tell them all about you.
Sure. So I'm Lauren, and I own Blue Door Party Store, and we do custom and curated party boxes for holidays, birthdays, anything, your grandma's 90th birthday party, anything you want, we have everything you need.
I love it. Where did Blue Door Party Store come from for the name?
So I grew up in the South,
Okay.
and so I just remember driving through all of these wonderful neighborhoods and seeing all the beautiful front porches, and I just wanted this to be like a welcoming place where you feel like you're going to your neighbor's house. And so the Blue Door always was very welcoming to me, and so I wanted to extend that to everybody else.
I love that. Well, I love it. A party is a great place to welcome people into your house,
Yes.
right? I love a good party, as you probably already know.
Yes.
And today we're talking all about Galentine's Day, right? And so one of the things that you were telling me about before we got started was that you do these custom curated boxes. So you can either go one of two ways. If you're like, I'm busy, I want to have a Galentine's Day party, click, I want to have it for 8 people, it shows up at my door.
Yes.
Right? Or you can customize it.
Correct.
So what is that like?
So if you look at the party and you say, I don't need this and this and this, you can say, but I really need these plates. You can just get those. You can pick and choose what you want. We just want to make sure that everything that you need, we have. So you get to just choose. Or if you say, I want these plates, but I want something else over here, you can make your own box as well.
I love the curated custom part of it because I am the picky person. I'm like, oh, I like that from there and that from there.
Yes,
and I want it to be a little bit personalized. So
Right.
I love that. Okay, so today, for Galentine's Day, you have 2 different cute setups, and
Yes.
we're going to make something for both of them. So give me a little tour of what we've got going on here for these party setups.
Okay, so this one can be for your Galentine's Day. It can be for your kids. It can be for anything you want. We have the small plates, the big plates.
Oh my gosh, I didn't
and this
even
is
know
the
that was
Magnolia
under
and-
there. I was wondering, I'm like, what is that cuteness under there? And I didn't
Yes.
look at the plate.
So
That is so
these are
cute.
amazing. But so you can add in the headbands if you want. And we're gonna make a custom name plate for your napkin ring. And then your silverware and your linen napkin. We also have the paper napkins for this setup over here. This is our rifle paper setup, which I love with.
Rifle paper is beautiful.
Yes. So you can use this for Valentine's Day. You can use this for a bridal shower. These are actually, yes, it's a teacup with, right?
Do you know what this reminds me of? It smells like Palm Springs. I don't know why, but like,
yes.
I don't know when I went to Palm Springs. This is what it smelled like.
I know.
This is amazing.
I just keep one like open in my house.
Girl.
It smells so good.
It's so pretty and so cute.
And so those are actually great keepsakes. Because
Yes.
once you finish the candle, you have a beautiful teacup.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so let's start crafting.
Yes.
This was a super cute idea. I love the personalization. That's my favorite part of having a party is this little cute personal touches. So what are we making?
Everyone loves to see their name on something. So I thought it'd be great, especially if you have gal pals that don't really know each other and you want to make sure that everybody sits next to someone they don't know, everyone gets to mingle. You can tell everybody very nicely where to sit with a glitter nameplate.
All right, let's do it. I'm letting her do all the work because she's like perfect at doing this. So let's go.
Okay, so
I'll hold this for you so it's out of your way.
I would highly suggest picking a color that you like underneath because I tried this with black and it bled through, and with the glitter it didn't look very pretty. So we have gold now.
And it's light,
yes,
so it doesn't kind of take over the design.
So you can do cursive, you can do whatever you want, and if it's not perfect, it's fine. I'm going to do my best friend Laura's name.
And then we're going to take some hot glue, right?
Yes. So I would say have your glitter ready. Because the hot glue obviously dries
quickly.
And you can also, if you want to get real fancy, and you can like pick up your confetti and try
the confetti.
I would do that if you wanted to make like just one letter.
Okay, got it. So like one big letter.
Instead of one name, you would just do a letter.
Okay.
For the big confetti.
Okay,
so
that's great.
Do this in tiny chunks.
So you're going to trace your name.
Yes.
Girl, your hand is so steady. Okay, so you got the L, and then you sprinkle with glitter.
Yes.
This is so cute. Okay, can you talk while you're crafting? Because I've got some more questions.
Yes.
Okay.
I can multitask.
So Lauren has a 1-year-old that just turned 1. I have to know, how over the top did you go for her party, and what was the theme?
So it was a Winter Wonderland theme.
Okay.
And
so cute.
Yeah, we definitely went over the top.
Oh my gosh, we've got a picture to show too, I think, right?
Yes.
Did she have fun?
She loved it. She did not love the cake smash.
You know, mine didn't either.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
But we had balloons everywhere. We had gingerbread plates.
Oh my gosh.
We had a whole table full of pink glitter.
Cute.
A Christmas tree with
refilled
clear ornaments.
That's adorable.
Confetti. It was a good time.
That's amazing. And I know we've got a styled finished one because we are running out of time.
Yes.
So we're going to get a close-up of that so you can see how cute does that look once it's all done. I love the personalized touch.
Ta-da.
This is so cute, Lauren. Whoops, as I knock things over. Okay, one last question for you.
Yes.
What is your favorite, actually I have 2 last questions. What's your favorite party theme?
So my sprinkles theme is probably my favorite one right now. They come with little plates that are shaped like ice cream cones.
Stop. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. Okay, can you give a piece of advice?
Yes.
So for anyone planning a party, whether it's a kid's party, a birthday party, Galentine's Day, a shower, what's like your number 1 piece of advice?
I would just say make sure that you enjoy it. Everyone's there to hang out with you. If you have beautiful party supplies, great. But everyone is really just there to mingle and hang out. So as long as everyone walks through the door, they're going to have a great time.
I love it. Okay, you're sticking around.
Yes.
Because we're going to she's doing mom talk, and we're doing one more craft at the end of the show. All right, let's go. Chef Jack, welcome
Lynn.
back. How are
Thank
you?
Thank you. Happy 2020.
20. I know,
Yeah.
it's been a minute since you've been here.
It has been.
Okay, so viewers, if you are a longtime viewer, you know Chef Jack, but if you're new, you may not. So Chef Jack, give our audience just a quick who you are and all the amazing things that you do.
I'm Chef Jack. I'm a local chef here in Atlanta. I do catering, cooking, and classes. I have a website at chefjackatl.com. And for fun, I also have a webpage called allthingspie.com where I experiment with pies and do all kinds of fun things with pies. And that's what we're going to be doing today.
Yes, and guys, I wish you were in the studio so that you could smell how delicious these pies are. I kept walking by the table as we were shooting other segments, and I was like, oh my God, it smells so good. I want one so bad. So I'm so excited. All right, let's go.
Let's go. Let's get started. So what we're going to be making is hand pies. And hand pies are a little bit different than your regular baked in the shell pie because it's basically something you can pick up and carry around with you. And this was a very common thing that people would make, and they would put it into
pie
their
in your hand. That's why it's called a hand pie.
And they'd put it in their lunch and stuff. And it would be basically a way you could transport a slice of pie without it being all messy and stuff.
Makes sense.
It's just a small little consolidated pie. It doesn't require a pan. It's easy to make. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of different kinds.
Okay.
And since it's coming up on Valentine's Day in about 10 days, 2 weeks, we're going to pick a Valentine's Day theme for a couple of them. All right.
Cool.
So the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to start with our pie dough. Now we've already made this, rolled it out, and cut it into a shape.
Can we use store-bought? That's always my favorite question.
I brought this specifically for you. This is our store-bought. Now you want to pull this up.
I'm halfway homemade Sally over here, so.
And this gets you there. This is halfway.
Okay, so halfway homemade, no problem.
Don't spend a lot of time, on stuff that you can just go to the store and buy, save a lot of time.
Yes.
But the thing is, when this comes frozen or cold,
right,
you want to take it out of the refrigerator cold, store it in the refrigerator until you need it.
Okay.
Then pull it out when it's cold. Let it come to just a little bit cooler than room temperature. You don't want it too cold, otherwise it'll break if you try to unroll it.
Got it.
And work with it. But if you wait too long, it gets too warm. Like in the summertime, you want to work on something that's a cool surface. Then you want to be careful because same thing, it'll tear, it'll stretch.
All right, so you've got 2 cut out.
I do have cut out. And I have our trusty little...
This thing is so cute. You've used this before on the show, and I love it.
Thing.
I feel like it's an instrument. I want to be like...
It is.
Like it's
So the first thing we're going to make is we're going to make an apple hand pie.
Okay, apple.
Apple
my
hand
favorite.
Pie. And this one is a little bit different. I made up some apples previously that are already a little bit sauteed off, and they're done with apple pie spice, ginger, and black garlic, or black pepper.
That's it. A little bit of a difference. I'm excited to try this.
Too. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll take one.
Okay. Oh, so we're going to put our, that's right, we put our pie in. It's all coming back to me now, Mr. Pie Guy.
We're going to set our pie in there and just kind of make sure it's secure.
Okay.
And now this looks like a big space, and you're thinking, oh, let's fill that up.
Yeah,
let's fill that up.
I like lots of filling.
With a pie like this, we really can't.
Okay.
What we have to do is we have to be a little bit more...
so just a few apples.
Just a few. Now what I did bring along to help the flavor with that as well is some homemade pear butter. So now we've got roasted apples with a little bit of black pepper.
And some pear butter.
And
I don't even know what pear butter is. It's pear and butter?
Well, no. It's pears that have been pureed and roasted down along with some other seasonings.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That's like adult applesauce. That's so good.
Exactly. And apple butter is sort of like a cooked down applesauce, and this is a pear butter. So the other thing we need to do typically is we want to seal it.
An egg wash.
So we'll give it a quick egg wash to seal it.
With my fancy culinary terms.
And if you'll remember, as we fold it over, it's going to compact in there.
Okay.
You see it's kind of compacting in there.
Yeah.
And we want to make sure that the back here has plenty of room for it to pop out. But we're going to push that in
until it seals.
Really squeeze it in there and
seal
it.
Now, if you don't have one of these, can you do this with the fork and fork off the edges?
You certainly can. You can fork off anything you like.
But if you want to get this guy, I'm assuming you can order him from Amazon or get him at any cooking store.
Any of the cooking stores or the craft stores even. Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I'm sure carry them.
Okay, cool.
So we've got that little bowls right there, and it didn't split on us. We're going to ease that back open.
Yeah.
Pull that out. And we'll put that on our baking pan. It's got a nice ruffled edge, which is why we like to use these. But if you needed to, you could do exactly what you said. You could use a fork, or we actually have another thing we could use. But before you stick this in the oven, to get it a little bit browned up.
I know what he's about to say. I'm not going to spoil it, but I know.
You want to hit it with a little of this egg wash.
Okay.
And you want to vent, because you don't want it to explode on you when you're cooking it. So we're just going to stick 3 little holes in there, which when it goes in, as the stuff that's inside, the apples, the apple butter and everything needs a place to expand to. Otherwise, it'll just blow open this thing, split it open.
You'll have a mess
in your oven. We're going to let the steam come out of this. Now, it'll still spread out a little bit, and you'll get some juice and stuff leaking out, but that's all part of it.
Okay.
So that's our first one. And while we've got it egg washed, if we wanted to do something fun, like we wanted to
some sprinkles to
put a little sprinkle on it for our Valentines, we could do that.
Okay. So we're running short on time. So what are we doing for the second one?
Second one, we're going to take out your favorite.
Okay. My hand. Get rid of this
Remove
guy.
that
We
to
don't
the
need
side.
him. Okay, so I'll put him back here.
So because it is Valentine's Day, and you
Yes.
can do this with Christmas or anything else, we're going to do
A heart.
A heart
Cute.
shape. Now, the thing about this is you're going to need 2 hearts.
Right, because you need a top and you need a
You need
bottom.
a top and you need a bottom.
Okay.
So we'll pull that aside. We're done
aside.
with that.
Okay.
And we also need a place for it to vent.
Right.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to use
Oh,
another
it's
little
so
heart cutter.
cute.
We're going to cut our little heart there.
Yep. Oh, and that's your vent.
And
I
that's
love
our
that.
vent.
That's adorable.
Now we're going to take some fun little filling for this.
Okay. So this is some strawberries, I'm sure, in something good.
This is strawberries and orange marmalade.
Ooh, amazing.
And what we'll do is we'll give the outside edge a
So a
little
little
bit
egg
of a brush
wash.
first, a little bit of a brush first.
Okay.
And then we will put our
Looks delicious.
strawberries in there. And actually we're going to turn them around so they kind of mirror the shape
Okay, of the heart. Makes sense.
of our heart. So they fit a little better. And this is almost a twist between pie and ravioli.
Yeah.
Because we're now going to take our top.
Okay, put it on.
We're going to put it over the
Oh,
top.
that's going to be adorable.
And we want to make sure we seal all our edges around all the way around. Now we
you have
know
to
our
fork
venting
them?
is going to come out. We can fork them.
Or you can just kind of press them.
You can press them. It's a good idea to crimp them down in some way. If you're tired of doing the old fork thing,
What
if
is
you've got
that?
one of these,
What is that?
you've got a corkscrew for a wine thing.
Oh, yeah.
And this works best on long straight surfaces, but
Cute. Oh my
we
gosh.
can do something like that.
That's adorable and so creative. I
On
love that,
there.
Jack.
And it's just a little bit different. Gives you a little bit different, kind of a rope edge.
So cute. Okay, so then you'd pop them in the oven. Typically, what is the temperature and time frame for cooking?
Because they're so small, you want to reduce the heat that you would from a normal pie. So down to about 375.
Okay.
And a pie will take about an hour to cook. These, obviously being
Are
very
teeny
small,
tiny.
are going to take anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to give this a
Okay,
little
so
brush.
15 to 20 minutes, maybe set it for 15, and then keep checking in
Yep,
on
give it
it.
a 15, give it a check. Main thing
Awesome.
you're trying to do is you're trying to get the dough to cook. The fillings will get hot pretty quick. They're very, very small.
And then put some sprinkles on
Yep,
there.
we'll put some sprinkles
Jack,
on
this
there.
is so cute. I am going to dig into those pies after this.
And
That's
when we are
adorable.
done, after the magic of baking,
They look like
we'll whip
that.
up some of these. And then you can go back with some
So cute.
with some of these that are like this one. This
you can
particular
decorate
one
it.
has a Nutella filling. It has
Yum.
a Nutella and a fig inside of it. And then you can go back and you can decorate them up a little
Cute.
bit more.
Can
Make
I
them
take
look
a
a
bite
little
of
bit.
this?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, I take a bite. Jack, remind our viewers where they can find you if you would like to book him for catering, follow him for all of his deliciousness, website, and social media.
I am on Chef Jack Atl across all medium.
So good.
Good. And
Okay.
all things pie across all medium. And I can be found at chefjackatl.com and allthingspie.com.
Amazing. Chef Jack. He'll be on again. He's on all the time. He's one of our experts here at the show. So good. Cheers. Next up, I'm headed to the craft room with 4011 Designs, and we're crafting something for St. Patrick's Day. Let's go. Lorrie McCullers, welcome back.
Hi,
How
thank
are
you.
you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Good. I'm super excited. We're celebrating St. Patrick's Day.
We are. We're getting a little jump on it and making something so cute today. I love this.
So excited.
I know.
All right, so for those of you that don't know Lorrie, she's been around the show for a while,
Yeah.
but Lorrie McCullers is from 4011 Designs, and she is our show's paper crafting expert. So remind our viewers that, or our new viewers that may not know you, who you are.
So I'm Lorrie McCullers. My blog is 4011 Designs. So I'm a paper crafter. Love all things paper. I like showing you guys how to make wonderful little crafts like this. So scrapbooking, card making, cute little paper crafts for the home. If you're in the metro area, I do teach classes.
And Metro Atlanta, by the way, because we have people all over the country.
Metro Atlanta, sorry. Yeah, so I teach classes, showing people, sharing my love for paper, all things paper.
I love it. And she is so creative. And I think the best thing I like about your project is how creative they are, but how easy they are for really anyone to do.
Yes, because I will tell you right now, I am the lazy paper crafter.
Girl,
I
like
absolutely adore easy. So these are things that anybody can make. You don't have to have a background in crafting to make any of these things.
Cool. Well, let's get started.
All right, so today what we're doing is we are making a St. Patrick's Day 4-leaf clover plant.
Cute.
Yes, and so if you are like me, I am not a plant person. Okay, I kill Everything just that comes. It's plant hospice.
I kill cactuses and succulents. Can you top that?
Yes, right? Okay, so seriously, my house is.
They see me and shrivel up.
Yes, it is like plant hospice. It's where they go to move on to their next level. So this is the kind of plant that I like. Okay, so what this is, and you can sort of get a cute little glimpse here. But these are absolutely nothing but paper. Okay, so little 4-leaf clovers. Did you know I've never ever found a 4-leaf clover?
Me neither.
Ever in my life.
Where are they? Bottom of that rainbow.
I guess. So this is absolutely the most simple project that you can do.
Oh, I actually thought we were going to use a clover punch.
No,
we're using a heart punch.
This is a little heart punch. So this is a paper punch.
So you can get this. This is so easy to find.
You can get these almost anywhere. So craft stores, your big box stores,
Amazon, all the places.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a heart punch. This one just happens to be a 1-inch heart.
Okay.
But they make tons of different sizes.
You can do all different sizes.
You can. So what we're going to do is we are just going to punch a few little hearts out of some green cardstock. So all this is just green cardstock, nothing special about it.
The heart comes out.
And you get the little heart punch, okay? So
that's so easy.
Yep. So I've punched a few here, okay? So all we're going to do is now we're going to put these together.
Okay.
So you need 4 little hearts per
4-leaf clover.
Mm-hmm. So all you're going to do is basically, this is where the magic happens. All you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of adhesive. You're just going to put it sort of on the little corner, the edge of the heart, and then you're just going to start overlapping the little hearts. So once you put 2 together, it looks a little something like that.
Okay.
Then you are going to layer the 3rd one on.
Yep.
So if you want a shamrock, not a 4-leaf clover, you can just do 3 little hearts. But if you want the full 4-leaf,
I need some luck. So we'll
that's
take a
right.
4-leaf.
Everybody needs a little luck. So that's how easy it is. Okay?
That's so cute.
The only thing that took any time at all was punching enough.
Right, and you can do this as a family, right? So everyone in the family can participate. Kids can help.
Yep.
Parents, you can do it together.
This is one of the things I like to call a TV craft. You can sit, watch TV,
and make
punch, and make it.
Cute.
The only other thing that you need to make this is these are floral stems.
Okay.
Again, you can buy this in any sort of floral department.
A floral wire, but a stem.
It's so it's
and
a wire.
It's wrapped a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
it's wrapped with green paper so that it looks like a stem. And so again, these are very easy to find. The only thing that I do recommend is to get one that's a little heavier gauge so that it will hold up. But all I did was I took a pair of shears, or you can use wire snips, and just cut them down to make them shorter so that they fit in something like this.
Based on the length you want.
You got it. So the only other thing that we're going to do is we are going to take a little bit of hot glue.
We're using that fancy
that's
hot glue
right,
gun.
that fancy Lynn Lilly Surebonder glue gun.
That's right.
Then we're going to...
Every home should have one.
Then we're just going to take our stem and we are going to attach it to the back. And so while I'm sitting here holding this while the
glue sets.
Yep. All I did was I just bent the wire a little bit.
So that it has a good little foundation.
You got it. So that when it is done, it looks a little
like
something like that. Okay.
So cute.
So this is super easy. So all you have to do is that right there, and that's your adorable little 4-leaf.
And you can make a bunch of them. I love this little froggy that you have them in.
So this is the fun thing. One of the things, you may not know this about me, I collect all sorts of little antique little pottery things. So planters,
I did not know that.
And I love salt and pepper shakers.
That's a salt and pepper shaker?
Yes.
What?
At antique stores, you can always find salt and pepper shakers.
I've never thought to use a salt and pepper shaker as like a little plant holder.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's
Weirdly
so cute.
enough, at antique stores, you can usually you can usually find one, sometimes a set.
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll just find one, and that's fine because you can use it as a little, like almost a little flower
That's
holder.
such a fun thing to collect. My mother-in-law collects them, and she's got a whole bunch of different ones throughout the years. But what a great idea on how to use them.
And then, or if you want
the
your
coffee
whole
mug.
plant, we've got a little coffee mug that I put these in.
That is
so you can
too
always
cute.
give this as a gift. All I did was I put some styrofoam down in here, or floral foam. Stick those down in, make a little plant. You can give this to somebody, a teacher, a coworker.
That's a cute teacher gift.
Yeah, and it's a plant that they can always keep alive.
Right, and then too, you could always use after St. Patrick's Day. You could use the coffee mug.
You got it.
I love it. So cute. All right, Lori, what a great craft. You always
Thank you
got
so
great
much.
things.
Aw, thanks.
So Lori's here once a month with an awesome craft, and then so you can follow her in between the times you see her on the show. Remind them your your blog and on social where they can come find your easy crafts.
Perfect. So on my blog, you can check out everything. It's LorrieMcCullers.com. And then on social media, you can find me on Facebook at 4011 Designs. I'm on Instagram under McCullers Lorrie. I'm on Twitter at Lorrie McCullers. I'm on Pinterest. Everywhere you can find me, and I'm always sharing good stuff.
Cool. Follow her because I do. She's got great crafts. All right, thanks, Lorrie.
Thank you.
All right, I'm hopping back in the kitchen with Chef Kimihou, and we are making edible love notes. Let's go. Chef Kimihou, welcome back.
Thanks.
I always loving your hair. We do something fun, and I always learn with Chef Kimihou, which I love.
We're going to do a lot of learning today.
A lot of learning today. Yes. All right, so I know our regular viewers know you very well. You've been on the show for like a year. But for any of our newbies who are watching, remember who you are.
No problem. So I am Chef Kimihou. I teach classes locally here in Atlanta as well as in a couple of different states this year and also online. So you can find me online at www.chefkimihou.com, and then I am at Chef Kimihou on every social media platform.
Awesome. And what I love about Chef Kimihou is she makes decorating so easy.
Yes.
And I love easy because I'm not great at decorating baked goods. So I'm getting
like
better.
To demystify what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm getting better. So today we're making love note cookies to celebrate Valentine's Day.
We are, and I thought these would be super cute and kind of fun and a little different than like just the regular Valentine's
I love
card
different
stuff. Yeah.
All right, so what are we doing to get started?
Okay, so if you are OCD about life, then you're gonna need a ruler.
Okay.
For this. I am not, so I'm going to show you both ways
to
do it with or without. So we have our handy dandy food writers.
Yeah.
You can find these at any craft store, anywhere.
Okay.
So doing this on a square cookie, honestly, you don't need a ruler, but
I'm really bad at making straight lines, so I might need a ruler.
So then, but this is honestly just for you to be able to figure out where you're going to put the lines.
Oh, love notes. It's going to be like notes. Got it. Like a piece of paper. Got it.
So notebook paper. So I just did like
I
little
even
lines.
looked at the final and didn't.
It's notebook paper. Love notes. So then you can, draw your line straight across if you're like super crazy and about this. Now, here's the deal. I'm not. So.
You also make way better straight lines than I do. So.
Well, so because I use a square cookie, I use a square cookie that's not just straight.
Okay.
So it's intentionally got little ridges.
Oh, so you can connect the ridges.
That's where your lines are. So I did that on purpose. It wasn't like just happenstance. So we're going to do these at the same time.
Okay, give me the one with the lines.
Okay.
Yep.
I got the one with the lines. So you'll start with white.
Okay.
And then, so this is royal icing that we're using. I'm just going to warm up in my hands a little bit and make sure that it's going to pop out.
And I know you have the royal icing recipe on your website, right?
I do.
Okay.
I have the royal icing recipe on my website as well as the cookie recipe on my website. And there's an entire how to make perfect cookies download on the website as of right now too. So if you're really into this, you're going to want to
go get it. Okay.
So you're just going to start at the top.
All right, and go straight across.
Yep.
Okay, so I forget. It's been a minute since we've done this. Stay above the surface,
yes,
right?
Stay above the surface and let it fall.
Okay.
And then you're just going to come back in the center and kind of fill it in.
Oh,
it's like no rhyme or
reason.
reason.
So I got to make my rectangle.
Yep.
And then fill it in. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Oh, and then we got to switch. So you're waiting for me. Got it. Okay.
Not necessarily. I mean, I can still do more blue. I was just making sure you were good.
I'm filling it in like a pro.
Exactly. You've been learning.
Okay. All right. Swap.
Yep.
Oh, nope. Whoa.
No,
look at how fast you are.
I mean, I do this a lot.
Okay.
So then you're just going to put your blue next to it. And
next to it. Yeah.
Yep. And you're going like they're going to touch.
They're going to touch. Will they smush into each other?
They will. So this is about a 10, maybe a 13-second icing. So what that means is that when you make your royal icing and you draw a line down the middle, it takes 13 seconds for it to come back together. So the reason for that is see how they're starting to flow into each other all by themselves? That's what I want to happen.
Okay, so we want that to happen.
Yes. For this particular cookie, that's what we want to happen.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me fill this one in. Ready? I'm going to be as fast as you, Chef Kimihou.
Right.
Look at. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, got it. All right, I'm ready for white.
Okay, cool.
Now, obviously this is kind of like wet, so how long, like if you're doing this, how long do you need to let these dry before you either gift them to someone or
before
you
write
them,
on them,
handle them, yeah.
So, that's going to depend on where you live. If it's raining outside, you're going to need a little bit of extra time for it to dry.
Okay.
Because of the moisture in the air. It's just a thing, so keep that note.
If you live in like Florida and it's really humid, and it's also humid
it's going to be dry in like 4 hours. So, I typically put these in front of a fan.
Oh.
Or if you have a dehydrator, like if you make jerky, And you have a dehydrator. You can put them inside your dehydrator on the lowest setting for
So if you make
about
jerky
an hour or two.
and cookies, those are a good combination.
They work together. And then we have them. So then you just let them chill out.
Yep, let them dry.
You let them dry completely, actually.
We've
We
got-
need to do the pink part, right?
Oh.
So since it's
Pink
a piece
part.
of paper.
Okay, oh, you gotta have your
We're gonna do our little
ruled
line
paper.
on the side.
What do they call that when you're in school? Is that standard ruled paper? Yeah? Okay, behind the
Standard
camera.
rule paper.
All
That's what we're going to do.
Production team is shaking their head yes. Okay.
So it's totally up to you if you want to do it that way or not. If you wanted to do polka dots or something in it.
do you know what you should do?
You
I'm
would do
gonna
that.
do it on mine. I won't work yours. The dots. Like
On the side of it.
on the 3-ring notebook paper. What?
It's super cute. You can literally make any design that you want to make with that. So then once they're done,
Yep. Then you can have some fun with
write
it.
on them. So I did like icing with this one. This
So you can
one
write
I
on with
wrote on it.
icing. Yeah.
So you can do whatever it is you want to do once they're dry.
Okay.
You can put something over the top of it, and then you're gonna want to let that dry a little bit more.
Can I draw on this one? with
Yeah,
this?
of course.
Okay. I want to draw some hearts.
Cool.
Okay, so while I'm heart drawing, remind our viewers where they can follow you on social and find out more about any of the awesome classes you're teaching.
Of course. So you can find me at Chef Kimihou. Is CHEFKIMIHOU. Like Kim E. Who. You can find me on all social media platforms. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, Facebook, and YouTube as Chef Kimihou Cakes.
Chef Kimihou Cakes, and I am going a little bit extra on here. Just wait, just you wait. I'm in my groove. I'm going to show you in 1 second. Boom!
It's so cute.
Check it out. You're
Oh,
making me feel like I can do this. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, all right, let's go. All right, we are Mom Talking, which is one of my favorite segments of the show. And we are back with Lauren from Blue Party Designs. So welcome back, Lauren. Lauren has a 1-year-old, right? And she just told me her name's Natalie, and she's amazing, right?
She's awesome.
Awesome. And you guys know Rosanna. Remind our audience the ages of your girls.
So I have a 3-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old daughter.
Cool. All right, and you guys know Lily is 2. So we've got some fun trivia that I found. So I found most of this trivia at happywork.com, but I was surprised by a lot of these facts. So I'm going to ask you guys and see if you're just as surprised as I am. Can you guess how many moms there are in the world? 3, 2, 1.
All right, 3 billion?
Okay.
Ooh. Well, I was gonna say something very similar, so I'll just say ditto.
Okay, so 2 billion moms.
Oh, okay.
So that's a lot of moms.
That's a lot.
Right?
A billion off, it's fine.
It's a billion off. Okay. How many kids
Right.
does the modern mom average?
2.
2. Okay, correct. In the 1950s, it was 3.5 kids. Wherever that half came from, I don't know. In the 1700s, can you guess how many it was?
7.
I was gonna say 6.
7 to 10.
Oof.
Can you imagine?
No.
7 to 10. That's insane. Okay. How many babies are born every second in the world?
11.
3?
4.3 babies. I don't know where that 0.3 is coming from, but 4.3. Yeah, just a
Or it's
little.
going into the next minute.
Into the next minute.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
maybe. Okay. Oh, this is a good one. All right. Diaper changes by a baby's 2nd birthday. How many diapers do you think? So you're halfway there. You're already there because you have one that's hit 2.
Mm-hmm.
I already hit 2, and I was like, oh my
So,
God.
total?
Total diapers by a baby's 2nd birthday. How many do you think you've changed?
1,500.
About 800?
7,300.
Oh, just kidding.
Isn't that insane? That's a lot of diapers.
We're really bad at this.
That's a lot of diapers. Okay. Do you know the average time it takes to change one diaper? This is obviously a lot of moms surveyed everywhere. What's the average diaper changing time?
3 minutes.
2.4 minutes.
2 minutes and 5 seconds to change a diaper. Isn't that crazy? 2
That's
minutes,
crazy.
right?
But with a toddler, I feel like it's longer because they just start.
They start moving. Oh, it only gets worse.
Start pulling it off themselves.
Only gets
and-
worse. Yeah. Lily right now is obsessed with cleaning her feet while I'm changing the diaper. Why? I have no idea. She's like, wet wipe, feet. And she wants to clean her feet while I'm changing her diaper. I have no idea why. It's so weird. Okay, so last quick question. What is the average cost of raising a child to age 18? This is for middle income families.
$120,000.
$250.
$242,000. That's crazy, right?
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of money.
And then they go to college.
Hey, can you imagine for a Russian mom that had 69 babies? But granted, that was in the 1700s. That's insane.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Crazy. All right, good job, guys. You guys did fairly well. All right, so before, well, you can redeem yourself because you've got some craft skills you're about to show us.
Yes.
All right, so before we end, Lauren and I are going to head back to the craft room, and she's got one more easy craft that she's going to show us. Let's go. Okay, so this is the perfect way to end the show. You've got one final craft that we're going to put on one of the table settings.
Yes.
Okay, so what are we doing, Lauren?
Easy peasy. So we have melting chocolate and some pens.
Okay.
It's edible ink. And you can either do your initial, or on the flip side, before you finish the chocolate in the molds, you can add whatever sprinkles you want, and you can just do that if you want people to sit wherever or just have an easy treat.
I love that as a cute little, and that's a fun thing to take home too and eat later. Okay, so you've got melted chocolate.
Yep.
All right.
So you can just take a healthy scoop.
And this is just a silicone mold. You can get it at any craft store, Amazon, any of the places.
And then a healthy scoop
of the white.
Another.
And you could do this in any color that you want too, right? So it doesn't have to just be for Valentine's Day. Could be for a shower.
Yeah, you can do any kind of mold. And then you just grab a toothpick and just give a
little swirl.
Couple swirlies. And then those will just dry, and you can have all little different organizations of them. You can do some with sprinkles. And then this one we just flipped it
use
over.
an edible marker. And then you can add a super cute initial to it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so we're going to go put some place setting to close out the show.
We have one little
All right,
treat and
let's do it.
Place setting.
Okay, I knew this place setting needed one more thing.
Yes.
Okay, this is so cute.
Ta-da.
How adorable. That makes it perfect. I love it. Okay, Lauren, remind our viewers one more time where they can go shop all of your beautiful and creative party supplies and where they can follow you on social.
Sure. BlueDoorPartyStore.com is where you can find our next spring collection, and it's just at Blue Door Party Store.
I love it. So cute. Make sure you follow her on social. She's got some really great inspiration pictures and some amazing stuff. All right, that's all we have for the show today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are watching on Prime Video, make sure you hop over and follow us on social media at CraftBoxGirls. And if you're watching on one of the social handles, feel free to comment and tell us if you love the show or what you want to see on an upcoming show. All right, that's all we've got. Be kind, inspire someone today, and we'll see you next week with another great show. Bye, guys.